Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles who get MILLSTONE to teach and rule well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. Brother Taz, I'm coming at you with a quick in transit. This is going to be on a quick testimonial video based upon a vision I had this morning. I woke up from this morning. And to keep it short and simple, simplify it. Basically, I was in a house, and the people in the house were scared, like they didn't know what was going on. And it was kind of like I was just there watching what was happening inside someone's house, but I wasn't like actually in that house. You know, it was almost like being in the spirit, standing there watching what's going on. They can't see me, but I can see them. Yeah, I was standing in the midst of the living room. I heard a ruckus in the room, in one of the bedrooms, and I could see like a mother and a few kids standing out of that room, looking into the room, crying and panicking and weeping and yelling. And there were troops in the house, troops by the front door, guarding the exits. Salaki, that's my window wipers. It seemed as if they were doing a routine checkup. The troops were doing a routine checkup, and they just happened to be in that house when I was there. You know, and I was watching, and I go to see what they're looking at. Like, what's going on in that room? And I go and look inside the room, and the soldiers were holding. Salaki. The soldiers were holding someone down and scanning them. I don't remember what part of the body they were scanning. I just know that they were scanning them, and on the scanner it will read alien, you know. So if they didn't have that C-hip, the scanner would say alien, you know. And then they treated that person as if they were a monster, like an actual alien or something. Which alien goes into something, a being that's not from here, but it also goes into someone from another country, you know, like an immigrant, or in this case you would have an alien of the NWO, New World Order. If you ain't a part of the NWO, you'll be considered an outcast or an alien. And these guys were very rough. They didn't look like normal. They weren't your normal average policeman or your normal troop. These guys were in black. They were in all black. Okay, and they had the helmets on that had the glass cover over the face, you know, and they meant business. They were angry. The way that they were handling these people was like they were angry. So you know that the devil's coming down with great wrath, having great wrath, as the scriptures say. You know, it's like they exercise the anger of the beast, you know. But they scanned the man or woman. I can't tell you if it was a man or a woman. I just know it was a person. They scanned it, and it popped up alien. And if you were an alien or considered an alien, they would haul you off to FEMA camps. And there, you know, I didn't get to see what was going on in the FEMA camps, but probably nothing good, man. But they were taking people from their homes, and people who didn't want it, they were taken from their homes. The people who didn't want to bow down and get right with the program, they would take them from their homes and put them all in a truck, and they'd be shipped off into the FEMA camps. And I don't know what was going on in FEMA camps, but we know they're going to be doing, they also call re-education camps, so they could be doing brainwashing, and also they could be having a micro C-hip festival in these FEMA camps, man. And if you don't want it, that's probably where you're going to get beheaded, in a FEMA camp, you know. But they were raiding, these soldiers were overflowing neighborhoods and going into each house and checking to see if anybody had got right with the program, you know, and if not, they get their ass beat, you know, put into a truck. From there, I had woke up, you know, and I was just like, wow, that reminds me of that Black Mirror episode, you know, when they were the soldiers were seeing people that didn't have the C-hip, you know, and they would look like monsters. All right. I forgot what they called them in the episode. I think they call them a roach. It's a roach. I don't remember. You know, but they called them a certain figure, a certain word that pertained to like an alien or a monster or whatever. But that's exactly what it reminded me of, you know, which I gotta watch that episode again because it's all kind of shady. I haven't seen it in years, but I'm gonna watch it again and you know, get a deeper understanding on that, because that's what it reminded me of, you know, how they were coming, the troops were coming. But I want to grab this in the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them." So those that dwell in the heavens is the Lord's elect, because their mind is in the heavens. You know, their mind dwells in the heavens, and wherever your mind, whatever your heart is, you know, wherever your treasures is, that's where your heart will be also, you know, roughly paraphrasing. But if you treasure this earth, that's where your mind gonna be at. You treasure spiritual things, the truth, the kingdom, the Lord's righteousness, that's where your mind gonna be at. So it says, "And ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, so destruction be to them that they dwell in the world." You know, they you got men and women that dwell in the sea as well, because of naval ships, submarines, all sorts of things like these. There's bases in the sea as well, you know. But that's just going to show you destruction be unto all men except the men of the Lord, you know, because it says, "For the devil has come down unto you having great wrath." That means the devil's coming down to everybody having great wrath, you know. But the Lord, the men of the Lord, are going to be safe. It says, "Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So he knows his time is running out. That's why he going to come down so angry the way he did in that vision, man, you know. And we can picture up and imagine and think up how that time's going to be as much as we can until we see it, until we're experiencing it. It's going to be completely on another level, you know. We're expecting it to happen, but when we see it, it's still going to be so extraordinary that you're gonna be able to marvel, like, damn, this devil really coming with it, man, you know. But the scriptures hold true, and to this day stand true. They do not change, man. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10 says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation." The Lord will keep his elect from the hour of temptation. And there's going to be an hour when men are going to be taken from their homes, casted into camps. And they're going to tell you to deny everything you stand for, to throw away your integrity, cast away your bowels, and accept this MOTB. You know? Then what you gonna do? You know? tell you, they're gonna stand firm for the Lord YAHAWASHI, you know. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Alright? It's gonna come upon the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And in the NLT they say to test those. The hour of testing is coming to test those who belong to this world. You know, scriptures say this world was created for many, but the world to come for few. So there's many that's going to get tested, you know, because they all belong to this world. And they're going to fail, man, miserably. They're not going to be able to hold their integrity. They got nothing, they got no foundation. They're, you know, they're not rooted in the Lord for real, man. You know, even their idols don't hold enough root in their idols to stand firm against this MOTB. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." You ain't gonna be able to buy or sell unless you get this thing, man. Unless you get the C-hip within you. You're not gonna be, who was it? I believe it was Klaus Schwab, or the World Economic Forum. They were saying you will be considered an outcast of the NWO, you know, if you don't get right with the CBDC, which the CBDC is going to be simplified into a C-hip, a micro C-hip. All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 68. "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols." So certain men are going to get taken away and get fed this MOTB. Not literally, but they're going to put this thing inside of you, man. You know, some men ain't going to have the integrity or the goal to say no. To say, nah, I stand firm for the Lord. You're going to have to kill me. Some men going to see other men getting their head cut off, getting beheaded, and their heart's going to become faint. They'll become faint-hearted and weak in the knees, and eventually bow and kneel to the image of the beast. All right. With that, I give all glory, honor, praises.